Yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Yeah. Today, as the stream title says, we're gonna start Meteor. Already started a little bit, but we also have to reset all the subs. Cause yeah, that's also gonna take a few. So we probably will log off and log on, log off, log on, and that's gonna be the thing. Yeah. I already have resent like some subs. Oh my God, what did Firefox do? Like it crashed and then now it changed all my settings. It's really annoying. Anyways. Yeah, whatever. Have to be okay with it. Yeah, so basically, since we're doing Jors, and there's a few max rank FCs, we already resent them. And yeah. So basically, and also there's a few on MORJ. So that means also like they're earlier than 36 hours. It's like 32 hours, and Jors for all max rank is like 33 hours. So those are already done, and then yeah, little by little, like more FCs will come back. Right now, it's we do resending OCE, which is still on leveling, not on farm yet. So that's what we're doing. I did get a copy strike yesterday, though. I mean, it's not a copy strike, but basically copyrighted music was detected and shit. It's annoying. I gotta try to like have to figure it out. Like some music is fine, but then if one music is not fine, then everything is not fine for some reason. So. And tomorrow I have to do some transferring shenanigans. Basically, a lot of submarine materials have to be distributed. Repair materials as well. Tanks as well, so a bunch of shit. So a lot on the agenda for this month. So we still have 3 worlds, 3 FCs in OCE to resend. And then we go a little bit back to JP. Also leveling FCs. And then we go to NA, because they're slowly coming back for real. The FCs that on farm. Oops. Also, let me do something. I'm asking a family member real quick to help me with something. Okay, that family member helped me already. That was quick help. Also, I ordered, so basically I want to live very healthy. I gained a shit ton of weight the last year. Last 1.5 years, to be honest. And I'm trying to lose them, and I lost a bunch already, and I'm losing even more in the next days. Wait, hold on a second. And yeah, basically, I don't like coffee. I just don't like the taste of it. I don't like anything of coffee. And yeah, if you have to sugar it, then for me that's not a healthy drink. So I would like to be healthy, but also have the benefits of caffeine. In the past, I had caffeine pills, but I also did not like that. So right now, and for a while, for the past months, I also drank basically 1 Red Bull a day, which is actually not unhealthy. A lot of people really have a misconception what healthy and unhealthy means. They just repeat something that some stupid other people say. If you drink 1 small Red Bull, like 250 milliliters, I think, right? Or 0.33 liters. I think, I'm not sure again what the size is, but basically the regular sizes. You have basically half of your intake of caffeine. Ideally, you would like to drink that, like sip here, sip there, and stuff like that. Ideally, but no one does it with coffee as well, so it doesn't really matter. But the intake of caffeine is basically half of the recommended dosage, max dosage per day. So that's nice. There are vitamins that are also nice. But the only danger there is, since it's like very sugary and very easy to drink a lot of, people usually have the risk of overdosing, basically. So you take too much caffeine, you take too much of the vitamin. Niacin, for example, can cause rashes if you take too much of it. Like the WHO gives recommendations how much you should take. And based on everything, I really researched that and really looked up stuff. Gladfully, I studied something with sciences, so I understand like how to read papers and how to, like, you know, meta analysis and stuff like that, and know where to look. And what did I want to say? Yeah, like I don't exactly know anymore like which vitamin. I think not B12, like something. Basically, there's like a hard cap, and if you take, for example, you drink 2 Red Bull per day, that's when the vitamin threshold is overreached and it starts become less healthy. So basically not recommended. So if you combine that, like there's like monster drinks for like half a liter and people drink like 2 or 3 of that per day, then yeah, not like, no surprise that there's like bad cases for that, you know? Because then if you, again, if it's like half a liter, that already is the max dosage, most likely. I don't know exactly what the ingredients are, but I think the last time I checked it and I remember, I think that was basically, yeah, same as Red Bull has, just double the dosage. So if you drink 2 of that, you already have the double amount of what you should drink throughout the day, and people drink it like in a short period on top of it. And usually that is still fine, but if you have like underlying health issues, which no one is aware of, do you know like how healthy your heart is, how healthy your lungs are, how healthy your everything is? No, you don't. And then in retrospect, people say like, yeah, well, they had like underlying health issues, so you know this and this. Yeah, but you don't know that, so don't take a risk. You should take the recommended dosage, even if you have underlying issues that you're not aware of. That you know, nothing bad happens. And again, that's a misconception with energy drinks itself. It's not unhealthy, especially if you take sugar replacement. That's also a big misconception. Sugar replacements are always healthier than sugar, always. I mean, there are probably like exceptions, but a general rule of thumb, they're healthier. For example, date sugar or something like that is, I think, also one of the healthiers, and there's other exceptions, but and it depends like what sugar replacement. The common sugar replacements are usually healthier than everything else. Let me check. I have to do it on the second account as well. With Ali. Okay, well let's go with our main to Adamantois. Okay. Yeah. So basically, me drinking every day is fine as long as I keep like the vitamin numbers in check, and I did, and was fine. And plus, at that time I ate vegan. I still eat mostly vegan, to be honest. Like basically I'm a flexitarian, I eat eggs, but I try not to eat meat unless I go out, and then I don't care too much. But yeah, anyways, like for example, Red Bull has B12, and as far as I researched, that's not taken from animals in Red Bull, but I could be wrong there. I mean, I think it does say vegan, right? Like, and I also didn't drink Red Bull. I drank like the dupe, basically, like the fake brand of Lidl, and that definitely says vegan. And I checked it. It is basically not from animals. And since vegans basically need B12, I don't know exactly which vitamin it was in. I'm always fuzzy with the details. But yeah, like I thought like, oh, great, I don't have to take like any supplements. I just can drink 1 Red Bull a day. The only downside for me is because I want to lose weight, and sugar replacements, again, they're healthier, but they act almost exactly like sugar. So you will get like a sugar rush basically, and then the sugar crash, and then you're craving. It's also debated in science, but a general rule of thumb, or like the most consensus, is yeah, that. And I want to lose weight, so I noticed like, hey, if I drink Red Bull, and not just, you know, like it's not a short term, like, you know, your body is in a way like used to it and everything. If I drink like sugar replacement, I'm still easier to get hungry, and I dropped it. And therefore I basically tried to find like a good solution, something that I like. I tried matcha tea before. I don't like matcha tea. It smells like ass, tastes like ass. I like when matcha is blended into things, but I'm not gonna do that myself. And I'm not gonna buy sugary drinks or dairy, which is an animal product that I really don't need. Mostly. So yeah, and I looked up at ChatGPT, and basically there's like guayusa tea or something that I have right here. And it's tastes fairly okay, actually. I would say like more good than bad. And I can imagine if I drink that, for example, like while eating something, I'm gonna be pretty nice with it. And even like this is fine. Like, this is not bad at all. It's just not as nice as like Red Bull, well, because like Red Bull tastes really nice in my opinion. But this is also like, again, on the better side. I still have to drink it a little bit more. And there's also options where you can drink it cold. And it has antioxidants, and basically a lot of health shit, and has caffeine. And you reuse the leaves. So for example, I have one tea here now. I can reuse it later. I don't need more leaves. Plus, it's much more affordable than matcha. So that's what I came to terms with, like, to basically drink caffeine. And this is gonna be my go-to. Like, now with my beard and like my hair cut a little bit better, like, you don't see as much how fat I am, but I'm pretty fat, man. So, but I won't be. I know that, because I always have health. The weight I fluctuate with my weight a lot. Like, the range is usually around 20 to 30 kilos, to be honest. Not immediately, but like in a 2-year cycle, I would say. Like in let's say, like, for example, 2020, I'm this, you know, and then 2022, I'm like either 20 kilo more or less. You know, like usually the lower point and then the higher point and then lower point and the higher point, and it kind of fluctuates. I want to break that cycle by just eating healthier, but also more practical. Because I try to do too many cold cuts, you know, like, hey, you know, like, this is the healthiest, so you have to prepare this for like 2 hours. I'm not gonna do that. If I'm hungry and I have to prepare something for 2 hours, I'm gonna order fast food. So this is not helpful. So I rather take the less ideal. I mean, it's still really nice. It's still a really good solution, but yeah, I'm basically trying to break some patterns, and currently it's working. I lost like, I think 7 kilos in a month. And I plan to do it more. Like, for example, today, I ate 2 slices of bread and I'm fucking full. That is because I eat the healthiest bread. I eat 2 eggs, which is not the nicest thing, not the like super healthiest thing, but I really love eggs. So I'm eating that. You know, like in the past I would have said like, no, I don't eat eggs because I'm 100% vegan. No, like I don't want to do that. Yeah, like I eat spinach, I eat rucola. I don't know how it's called in, I think it's different in English. Tomatoes, cucumber, the highest quality basically of ingredients. Yeah, hummus and stuff like that, avocado, like bell pepper and stuff like that. Only the healthiest shit of the healthiest shit, and it's an insane breakfast. It has like, depending on how much, or olives, depending how much you use from everything, it's like between, I would say 400 and 800 calories. But usually I have like around 600 calories. It lasts for the whole day. Plus I work out. The only negative with that is it actually makes me more full than I want at times. Because like I wanted to like prep for dinner, and I'm like, I don't want to, you know, like I don't want to do that. I'm not hungry. I can't force myself. Which is itself not the problem, but I'm also working out, and yeah, you need protein for gains. And it's difficult as it is to gain weight while on a calorie deficit. It is possible. That a lot of people don't know that actually. I also didn't know that for the longest time. I think I was doubting it, but it is possible. Because your body doesn't like look at like a 24-hour cycle and say like, yup, you ate like 1,000 calories too little, so I don't like build muscle. That's not how it works. It's much more complex than that, and therefore it works. Where do we want to go with our main? Nothing is back yet. Yeah, nothing is back yet on the main account, I think. So we're gonna wait on the main account. I'm not gonna show you the second account because I had glitches in the past, so I kind of want to avoid it. But yeah, I'm really like, I was scared that I might not like the tea, but I really like the tea, and it's really healthy, keeps you awake, and there's no crush. Because with like any drinks, you have like, you know, like you have like, wow, I'm so awake, and then it slowly goes down, and then you feel tired. But that doesn't happen because it's like a steady awakeness. Can only recommend. I spent so much time trying to figure out what works for me, and I'm so happy that I think I found it. I also found like a workout regimen, you know, because I don't like to go to the gym. I just don't like it. I don't like the people. I don't like the gym as a concept. At least like in a public gym. Yeah, I just don't like the concept. Plus, I'm too lazy to go out for that. So I rather make it like, you know, before work, or during breaks or whatever. I'll just like put, you know, like do like 50 minutes. Like I don't know, like a bunch of other workouts. But yeah, I might do like a vlog, to be honest, at some point. So I think like there's so much knowledge that I gained over the years, and a lot of misconceptions that people have. And I think it's like very easy to show like, hey, this is actually not the case because here, look at this study. I mean, not even just study, like people don't want to give a shit about studies. People want to have the impression that you know what you're talking about. That's all they care about. They don't even believe doctors, you know? Like, I mean, to be honest, just because you're a doctor doesn't mean you're a good doctor, but like you were good at studying something specifically during that time period, and you probably forgot everything about it after a month. Anyways, so just being a doctor doesn't mean you know much, but if you're really caring about one subject, you, in my opinion, that's what counts. Where I have to go, my second account. Also, I don't have to like resend everything at like already, but I want to. Plus, it makes it easier for me for the next time and for the next time, you know. I noticed though, like my nose is itchy when I drink that. Let me look that up. Guya Yusa tea. Let me ask Mr. GPT. Okay. Yeah, it's histamine related most likely. Because basically it could help basically histamine production of your or like release of your body, and I am slightly sensitive to histamine. But it's okay, just itchy skin, itchy nose, it's fine. And it's not that itchy. Oh, we can already resend. I just see on the main. Yeah. So Molly's not back yet, so we go Yashuvahe. Damn, it feels so nice with a positive drift. But that might actually be an issue with the tea. That sucks. Maybe I do try to go back to caffeine pills. I don't think they worked as well. I also have to like look that up. If the body can absorb caffeine pills as good as other ingredients with caffeine. Because that's also the case. Like a lot of people really don't know much about like how your body works with like nutrition. And I'm of course also not an expert. Atomos and Bostasia. So usually I take about 3 to 4 hours to resend subs. So we started a little bit before, yeah, like 30 minutes ago, around about. So at least like 2.5 hours left. I also resend a bit before that. So I would say 2 to 3 hours. We go to Behemoth. Behemoth. Do you see those items? They all have to be distributed. But also I can start selling something actually now that I'm thinking of it. I have time in between. I'm not like crunched with time anymore like with 5 zone. Because there was negative drift and like, oh, I had to make sure to resend it ASAP, you know. I mean, I would still like to do that, but if something comes between, that's fine. More than fine. I have retainers on every character basically as well. In NA, at the very least. And you actually don't. I will get there. What am I doing? Because I don't need... I bought a little bit too many bows. In January were lost. They were sold for like 2 million at times. And after that people jumped to the market. Yeah, I don't lose anything by just putting it for 2 million. If I don't sell it, that's fine. It's crazy that people even buy this for 2 million, man. I bought this for like, how much? 600k? Mostly for like 1.5, so I might do it for 1.5. It's still 2x. 2 million was like an outlier. This guy was just desperate at that time. That probably won't happen. Never mind, I will change the price. That's also something you should be doing. Yes, it could sell for that much, but I'm happy with this amount. Plus, it's very unlikely it's gonna be sold anytime soon for that price. So we sell it for 1.5. And again, if it doesn't sell in this world, I can sell it in another world. That's fine. Having 100% profit is definitely worth it. To attempt even more. Did I sell anything here too? Yeah, I did. But not too many. I also have to sell bows. That's a bit cheap. People did buy it for like 1 million. So that one I will actually put for 1 million. And multiple ones. Basically everything I have. I don't need any of those. As I said, like I bought a little bit too much. But I also know buying too much is not a problem at all. We'll actually reduce it on 1 gil. Because again, psychologically, that's why companies do that. People are gonna say like, oh, it's 1.4 million instead of 1.5 million. I keep hearing that a lot. I don't do it because I know like the psychology behind it, and for me in a way that it doesn't work. While in other areas it might, but in this area it doesn't. When I see 1.499999, I call it 1.5 million. But most people don't, or a lot of like enough people don't. Oops. I think I'm flooding the market with this. That's too much. You should also not flood the market, because otherwise you will, like, if people see this many, they will create more and undercut you more and you will never sell it. How much did I put it again for? 9999, right? Always double check, by the way, what you're entering, because I see in some discords that some people don't, and then they sell it for a zero too cheap. This one I don't mind flooding because I know like people are more inclined to buy. The rest I do need though. Okay. Again, we don't want to flood the market too much. And that's all I'm selling here. Okay. Where do we go now? Hyperion. Oh no, we're in an encounter. Something is fighting us. do we go next? Aegis. So to Molly. Yeah, the only downside with having everything on drawers is yeah, some FCs, like, it's very wild when to resend, like the order of resending subs basically, but that's for me a little annoying, but it's not a big deal. We're in a good pace though. Like we're basically faster than they resent so far. Or like we're faster than the subs come back. That's what I wanted to say. That's good. It's decent. So we do Exodus, then Famfried. We're doing the dude then. And then Garuda. And then Kujata. And maybe Thornberry. We'll see. Finally, my second client booted up. Now getting a little bit behind now. Try to speed it up. Mainly because I didn't resend much on the second account right now. Second and third account. Okay, so let me check again. Yeah, we go to Garuda. Nice, and we're done with Garuda. Let's see if anything else is back on this on the main account. Not yet actually. At least not on JP. Let me check other worlds. Other worlds also not. So the main account we have to wait a bit. I think. Yeah, that's okay. We can then focus on the other accounts. Okay, third account is done. So we go back to the second account. Wait until that is booted up. Let's see what's there for the main account, but I don't see anything. Earliest I see is 5 minutes. Oh, never mind. Kujala is now with Kathy. I think on the weekend as well, like I will change Leah's appearance. I'm also like actually really looking forward to that because I'm not happy with like Leah. She's okay, but I don't think that's what I envisioned for Leah. Yeah, the next is in 3 minutes as I see, so that's in Excalibur. Yeah, we're still keeping up. 60 FCs to resend, basically, and it has been there like that for a while. So that's actually pretty good. Means we're keeping up. Halicarnassus, I think, is next. Well, let me check. That's actually the case. Nope. Tonberry is next. Yeah. Tonberry. And which of that? Cecily. And then, yeah. So again, it's like not really very important in which order I do, because they have positive drifts either way. Even if they're slight, they're positive drifts. We go to Halicarnassus next though. And then the other one in Tonberry. We're still around 60 the whole time. 58 now. 57 like 10 seconds ago. We got the pumping music. Pump up jam. To speed up a bit, I guess. We're still at 60. We're at 59 now, actually. And now about to be 60. Fuck. Losing the fight. But that's good. That means like more and more coming back. And now we're very much above 60, 64 right now. We're a little bit behind. I mean, not much I can do with the queue times. No queue time. Nice. Just have to complain, I guess. Sarkatanas is next. And a Q. And Siren has a little bit delay. We're at 72 now. Holy shit! The NAQ time's fucking me over. Fuck my inventory. $78 subs now, approaching 80. No! If I'm really itchy every time I drink this tea, that is a concern. But maybe it's just like day performance as well, you know? Maduin Joy. Sending next there. We're at 80. 80 subs to resend, so the number increases more and more. But that's also natural because, yeah, last time I resent like early in the morning, in like 6 a.m. or something, and there were mostly no queues. For EU, and I think NA I resent at like 7, so it's like a little bit later for them. So there were less queues overall. Well, it's 90 now, 92. It's to show like how fast I resent last time though. And the positive drift like paying dividends. Should like buy something so I don't eat the leaves. But okay, I'll just like stop drinking that for now. I should have like a metal filter or something like that where I can put the thing and the taste still comes out of it. Or something. Or just leave it at the bottom and like not drink the tea. Approaching 100 subs now. And we go to Celes in Maryland. Man, everywhere queue, and those like useless queues too, you know. In my opinion, they should increase the threshold. This is too crazy. Like they did this like during End Walker, I believe, or maybe a little bit earlier. Cause yeah, like it suddenly peaked the congestion, and then yeah, they did this for like very tiny amount of players, man. Like the amount of players doesn't even have to be much. Like it's basically wasteland everywhere, and they still have a queue. Siren spec now, so we go back to Siren. So basically we're done with Ether after Siren, at least on the main account. Yeah, we have 100 subs to reset now. Still going strong though. Doesn't increase that much. Like an hour ago we were at 60, now it's like 40 more. That's fine. Go to Lamia. Go to JP for a little bit now. There should be no queues. Nice, so we can catch up a bit. Oh, come on, no inventory space. That's annoying. I also didn't have that when I resent last time, so it also slows it down. $98 currently, but it will increase to 99 now. But we're also resetting subs, so it will also lower now. I don't have inventory issues, so I can keep up. Plus, I'm also resetting with my second account at the same time, so it should be probably 96 or something. Hopefully. Oh, never mind. Subs come back too quickly. No, I don't have repair mats. Yeah, I have to do some sub maintenance or something tomorrow. Maybe before work. Because I don't have to resend tomorrow morning, so that's at least good. But at least I don't pay much of a premium in JP. Like 1,500 something's pretty decent. No inventory issues. Fuck me. And almost everything had to be repaired. Crazy. Still around 100. But they will lower now, I think. We're at 96 right now, 97 sub still to reset. It keeps getting higher, man. Okay, so with Typhon, let's see, let's go. We're at 93. Pretty decent. As I said, like I was already thinking that we're gonna catch up a bit. We're at 91 now. And I believe this is the last FC of JP, of FCs that are still on leveling, like that are on farm, and the ones that were still leveling, I think I already resent them. Does everything have to be repaired? Oh, I don't have space. Oh, pain in my ass. I have to repair on my second account too. Man, I definitely have to do something tomorrow to prevent this from happening again. At least 1,500 without tax. Decent price. And we're back at 100. Damn, we're under 90 now. So we did catch up a bit. I believe we're also done with the second account, so the catching up will be a little bit slower. Yeah, 89. We were at around 100 before. So what I'm meaning with that is like, right, like you resend subs, but then subs come back again. You resend subs, other subs come back again, right? Like from other FCs. And there basically I resent slower than they came back, and therefore like it kept piling up from 60 came to 100. Now we're at around we're at 89, and then after we send these subs back, we're gonna be at 85 or 6. So basically I'm doing a little bit plus right now. Because like the subs on the second account came back, and I resent them while also resending them on the main account. Yeah, and my end goal is basically to always do that. Like whenever like I resend subs, like do main account and other account. That way I basically double dip, because it doesn't take much longer to resend with 2 accounts. Yes, it does take longer, but it's still really worth it. Like while you in the queue with 1 account, you resending with the other account, and there's always downtime in between, so it's really worth it. And we go to EU. We still have to go back and forth a bit, but for now EU. EU is basically like not fully prime time, but around prime time, so there's gonna be queues. Having like low ping feels pretty nice. And we go to Primal right now, back to NA. For 1 FC. Eventually 2. Let me check. 1, 2, yeah, just 2. There's gonna be Crystal and Dynamis in a bit as well. We're at 86, so it keeps getting lower for the time being, though. Players in Q1. Why? It's so annoying. And then the queue is like not even instant. Like you always have a fixed time. It's so annoying. I might put it as a feedback in a feedback video as well. Let me write it down. Like basically it doesn't matter if you're in queue for like if you're number 40 in queue or 1 in queue, you wait the same time. It's so annoying. So we're fully done in Ether, and we're close to be fully done in Crystal as well. We had Brynhild, Hilder, I don't even know how to pronounce that, Curl, Diabolos, Goblin, and we're about to finish Marlborough now. The only FC that is gonna take a while is Mateos, because that's gonna be in 1 hour and 10 minutes. Zalera is gonna be soonish. Let me see how much do I have in Dynamis. Yeah, in Dynamis still a few. Yeah, but NA is like almost done. So that's good. JP is done. OCE is done. Mostly. Or for the time being. So only EU is left. Where I barely like resent, I think one time. I mean no, actually it's a lie. I did resend on the second, third account and stuff. Feels so nice, like when things slowly come into place. Because like right now I'm like looking and I'm like, wow, like NA is almost done resending. Okay, Marlborough done. Mateos again takes a bit. And we go to Zalera. Then for basically an hour we're done with Crystal. See, that's what I mean. Players in Q1, I wait the same time as players in Q6. Same as like players in Q10, players in Q40. I think there's like a certain threshold how many people have to, like, if you, let's for example say like players in Q1 to 99 or something, you always wait, I don't know, like a minute, or like 40 seconds, I believe. I counted it one time before. I don't fully remember, so I might be not correct. But let's say like I wait like 40 seconds. It makes no sense. Like, let me not wait as long as players in Q1 as the guy that is waiting in line 99, you know? Makes no sense. And again, the threshold should be higher. Yes, you had issues in Endwalk. That's not gonna happen anymore. You know, you added servers since then. You did a bunch. That rule is just bullshit. Okay, we have 88 subs to resend. We have to wait a minute now. And then we go to Halicarnassus with Kisei. And then Nashmeda. We'll see. I think after that, I think I go to EU again. Okay, done. We go to Halicarnassus, as I said. See what I mean? Like, players in Q3 wait the same as 1, 50, whatever. I don't exactly know where the threshold is, but I will do that maybe for science at some point. Alright, done with resending this. Then we briefly go to EU. And then after now, we go to Maduin. Resend there, then go back to EU. That's what you have to do with like drawers, to be honest, a lot of times. You just like have to hop a lot. Because you have like subs that are level 99, you have subs that are level 110, you have subs that are level 120. And depending when you resend. Depending when you resend, you basically have to jump a lot. That's fine. What the fuck? What happened with my Firefox? All my plugins are gone. Or add-ons, I guess. Whatever. Unidentified. Dude. Wreckage. Concealed. Wreckage. And that's drawers. That's all we want. Right, something seems off. I think I selected the wrong route. There's no way. Oh my god, I misclicked. Unidentified. Wreckage. Concealed bay. Wreckage. Yeah, that's correct. I don't know how that happened. Back to EU. And we're at 105 now. Pretty much only EU left. Chaos with a shit done already. Yeah, so in the evening, I think like right now, like it in total takes like 3.5 hours. Even when started early, because yeah, JP at the in the evening for me doesn't have queue times, most of it. NA has, EU has. And when I do it in the morning, JP at times doesn't have queue times. EU doesn't have EU time. EU doesn't have EU times, of course. No, EU doesn't have queue times, and NA also at times doesn't have queue times, so it automatically makes it shorter. The good thing is like all the subs almost came back, so it won't get higher for much longer. Probably like 10 more minutes or so, if even. Nice. This is all on drawers. Unidentified. Where is it here? Wreckage. Concealed pay. Wreckage. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more FCs in NA, but they're not back yet except Narumi. Oh, my butt fell asleep. Okay, better. And so far, the Final Fantasy VII Remake music is pretty bad. I guess like in combat and everything, it's pretty nice, but so far I didn't hear a single good song. Because 13, for example, had a bunch of good songs that is outside of the game really good. And other games as well, but so far I didn't hear it, at least from 7. From 7 Remake, that is. catching up now. Next sub that is coming back is in 7 years. So we can finally get under 100 subs. Because right now we still have to reach 104. So it's probably gonna be like half an hour, 45 minutes more till we have sub reset. It's gonna be crazy, like 4 hours. So it's crazy. So what I'm trying is basically also have it like 5 p.m. for example. I mean, Saturday I don't have to wake up that early. Since the drift is not gonna be bad. But I like to wake up. Like during work, I don't know, wake up at like 5 or so. Then in EU I don't have 2 times. In JP I basically don't have 2 times. Yeah, and then like I take a small break and basically get ready for the day. Then I finish resend 7 or 8 and then it slowly starts when NA people log off during the week. So basically I try to maximize not having queues, because again queues take 40 seconds. And then multiply that. Let's just say like I have queue times every week. I don't know how many FCs I have currently. Let's say I have 550 subs currently. Let's just assume every FC has 4 subs. That's about 140. So add 40 seconds to it, divide by 60, and that's like 1.5 hours alone. Which is crazy. Wait, is that even... Wait. No, wait, hold on. I don't think that's possible. I think I forgot to divide 5. So divide 5,500. I have 550 subs divided by 4, that's 140. I mean, actually, it might be true. Seconds is not 0.4 though. One and a half hours, that's true. Makes sense too. Which is why it takes like so much longer. Crazy. I would say for me it's like resending in raw time plus 1 hour. I'm leveraging 2 accounts. So we're under 100 now at 92 subs to go. But like the 1.5 hours are basically for every um every FC having a queue. And again, not counting whether you're on a second account, because like if there's a queue and you're resending with 2 accounts, it's fine. Right? Like the queue doesn't matter. It's still sick how much it adds up. So basically, if you were to resend and only resend this time one account, you would waste 1.5 hours in fucking queue. It's insane. Plus, it will get worse. Yeah, at first. Yeah, I think I have to like. Initially, I thought like, hey, like let me just buy off plots from others. Yeah, eventually, I thought like, yeah, with the second account, I can take my time, but I don't think it will take time. Like waiting in queue is such a big waste. Like imagine like wasting 1 hour per 1.5 days, while you could basically have the same amount of time but double the game. Again, it's relevant every 1.5 days, but still, it's barely a lot. So I think like initially I thought like, yeah, I'm not gonna level FCs anymore after that, after my main account is done, but I think I will. Yeah. Eventually, like my goal is like to have like 4.5 billion in 2 accounts per month. And again, it won't really add much more time. Like the amount of FCs sounds sick. The only thing that will take time is like to level those FCs. Yeah, to buy like supplements and shit. Ideally, I buy plots for like 100 million. Maybe I will just put announcements. They have to be at least level 99. And if they don't have like the mod material that I wanted, fine, I guess. As long they're on drawers, 100 million, that should be okay for me. We're at 85 now, as I said. We're slowly coming down because most subs get yeah, the hour waiting is insane. will get plots and dynamis. I will get plots and multiple ones, so I also have to level characters there. JP is gonna be even with a boost, it's basically impossible for JP. So I will. OC, I'm not fully sure. I have to check that. I think EU is doable. NA is very doable. EU is doable. OCE. And JP is gonna be last prio. Like I think I did the mistake that I first focused EU, then NA, then JP. JP fucked me over so much by so many months. I could have had OCE full on farm already, and then start. But it is what it is. Maybe it's even better because now, like I feel like not open up. That I might not open up. Yeah, I'm very curious. Like, if it is still doable. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We're under 80 now. We're at 77. And we're about to finish Chaos. The cute times are killing me softly. Cute times are killing me softly. Done with chaos. Nice. Off to light. And once light is done, and then 3 FCs and NAs are done, we're done. We're at 73 subs still to go at this moment. And slowly there might not be queue times in selected worlds in light. Fuck. I need repair mats. Holy shit. The price. Fuck me. Back to light and to lich. And there's still queues. I'm actually pretty convinced that I wasted at least 1 hour on queues. It's crazy. Like, it doesn't seem so bad if you have like most people have one character, right? Maybe a second or something. We don't have over 300 like me. So they're not as aware with the fucking queue times. Are we going to NA after this again? There are 2 more FCs left after resetting this one, then only 1. But that is also done in 5 minutes. Alright, one last one in Lich. Like basically last one in Lich. And then we go to Mateos. And then we're done with NA. We're done with JP. We're done with OCE. And then again, only light left. What did I do with my hair, man? I just noticed. As I said, we go to NA again, Mateos. Done with NA, done with JP, done with OCE, done with Chaos. And 52 subs missing. Left to resend. 48 now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Oh no. 2-4. Holy shit. 32 subs left. Man, I'm sleepy. Lately, I'm very sleepy. I also wake up way too early. $28 subs left. 5 more FCs, so 20 subs. Four more FCs. So I'm basically resending for 4 hours in the evening. That's not that that's tough. And it only will get worse. I think also like while I'm resending, I will like basically do like a music session or something and not have cam on. Honestly, there's not much to say. Like after a while, I get sleepy myself, man. Like my intention is basically to have like a chill stream next to you, while you hopefully also do submarines. And then whenever I raid, of course, like cam and everything on, but it's tough, man. Especially when it gets so late. But it will only get better, I guess. It's 10 PM and I'm just always so stupid. Not streaming, not active for the stream. And I think if I don't have cam on and just like have music on and barely talk, I think that's better for those periods. There's not gonna be action while resending for like 3 hours. But that will happen, you know, like every 1.5 days basically, or Or basically every 3 days I will have to, yeah, resend for 3 hours. Two more FCs. One more FC left. And we're done resetting everything. Holy shit. Takes longer and longer with the queues in the evening. Fuck me. Alright, that's it. Tomorrow I will, yeah, we'll see what we're gonna do. Take care. See ya.